Alrighty. Anyways, let's get to that sleep token track. I think it's called Caramel. I'm really, really excited to get into this. We got any caramel people in here? People that say caramel instead of caramel? It's kind of like a toy box, like the toy music box.
Count me out like sirens, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost, but I beg no pardon.
All right. I'm pausing it here so I don't have to pause it later because I know it's going to get crazier. This is really good so far. I like instantly I was clicking with it with the cool music box sounds. I thought that was an interesting start. Also, it felt very reminiscent. I don't know which song off the top of my head, but they have another song that I think kind of sounds similar to that. And it just seems like we're getting one of their like true pop songs. They have a few songs here and there that are much more pop aligned than the rest of their discography. This feels like it's one of those. Of course, with Sleep Token, 3 minutes is a lot of time to completely change sound. So we'll see. But it definitely feels like it's more pop oriented than some of their other music, which I don't mind. I really like their pop stuff. But yeah, sounds really good so far. I'm really, really getting into this. The percussion's already going ham. I was talking about this on my podcast the other day with Sonic, but I think 2 is probably the best drummer I've ever heard. I think he's probably my favorite drummer too. He's really, really good. Like everything he does just feels so unique and cool. Also, I almost forgot. So there was a line about it was Devil and then something about, let me check. It was a reference to The Devil Wears Prada. Yeah, wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I thought that was a fun line. It was kind of sick too. I think that was a really cool line. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost, but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage? You can stop ways. Some of your bizarre getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get it worse from me. Acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. Guess that's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 2020 hindsight. Everybody wants eyes on them. I just wanna hear you sing that top line. If you don't think I mean it, then I understand. But I'm still glad you came, so let me see those. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Falling free of the final parallel. Sweetest dreams are bitter, but there's no one left to tell. Too young to get bitter over it all. Too old to retaliate like before. Too blessed to be caught ungrateful, I know. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. This stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incision. nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh, it's doing the glitch thing like you did on the last one. That looks sick. Let me see what is showing up for that. Again, we get a bunch of knights and stuff. Was that person or thing in the other? I don't remember if it was in the other video or not. Also, what is this? It's like a tree giant. Either way, anyways, let me actually get to this song. I think it sounded really good throughout. I love the breakdown. I like that the breakdown actually incorporated, because I was a little worried that it was just going to be straight screaming for just like a prolonged amount of time, but it was actually very melodic because they brought back more melodic portions of the song's like sound into it and kind of combined the two to get a really, really cool mix. And this one, it's so weird. This might be the maybe not the first one, but it's very, very clearly like the meaning on this one is very clear. Very clear. It doesn't feel like there's any like a whole lot of hidden messages necessarily. More or less just a bunch of metaphors regarding either Sleep Token as a whole or just Vessel's love and hate relationship with being on tour, and which is very, very understandable. It's essentially just throwing shade at audience members that are making playing on stage terrible. That feels like that's a very large portion of the song. Let me go find some of the lines really quick. There's a few that are very, very clear. Like the one that was talking about yelling his name, his real name. Yeah, every time they try to shout my real name just to get a rise from me, acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. It's like, obviously, he's sick of people trying to, like, everybody kind of knows who they are by this point. But it's an annoyance where they're purposely trying to be like, hey, we know who you are, just to bug them. So he's throwing shade at them. Everybody wants eyes on them. I just want to hear you sing that top line. And if you don't think I mean it, then I understand. But I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands. I thought that line was really funny too, that in the pre-chorus, I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands. Where it's like, sure, he's getting annoyed by it, but at the same time, these people paid to see them, so obviously they enjoy them, and he's making money off of it, so he's like, hey, I'm still glad you're here. Oh man, I thought that was funny. But and then just the added annoyance of like, I just want to hear you sing that top line. Where if, I think what he's talking about that with that is like, there's audience members that'll come to see bands either specifically for certain parts of songs or specific songs in general, rather than all of their music. And I could see why that would be kind of annoying. It's like with 21 Pilots, their song Stressed Out. They've talked about how much they hate playing that song live. They've even changed the lyrics to talk about how they hate playing that song live because that's all anybody ever wants to hear from them. So I think that's what he's talking about with that line. Oh yeah, in the bridge, so I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. Or too blessed to be caught and grateful, I know, so I'll just keep dancing onto the rhythm. Where it's like he recognizes his position is really good. Like, you have a really large fan base, you have a lot of people that love your music, so you don't want to kind of ruin the show over just a few people that are trying to get on your nerves. And that line definitely stuck out to me too. I think that's the gist of the lines that really stuck out to me. And then of course the Devil Wears Prada, little play on words. I thought that was fun. But overall, very, very solid song. Definitely caught me off guard with how straightforward this was. This is definitely just I don't know if there's anything deeper to this one other than just a call out to the bad audience members for tours. Hopefully that actually sticks out to them, if they even listen to any songs other than the hits. That we'll never know. But hopefully if they hear this song, they'll know that that's them, and they won't, maybe it won't be as bad for future concerts for their sake. Yeah, very solid song. Really enjoyed that one. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. That super, super helps out the channel. And feel free to leave a comment down below talking about the song, the music video, me, whatever. And I read all of my comments. And then if you're not familiar, I also make my own music under the artist name Hypercruise, HYPRCRZ. In the pinned comment down below, I'll link a couple of my songs in there so you can give them a check. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. In your hair, driving with the windows down, driving without a care, and you feel it again, the spike in your brain as the world begins to crumble.